Welcome back to the platform of You Matter. I am Empath Divine Intuitive, and I hope by the time that you reach this video that you are having a blessed day and a blessed week here. So if you're seeing this title here, this is a channel strong message that has been coming through to me for probably the past week or so, and I had to get around with sending you guys a message here, is that walking away was the best thing that you did ever. By you walking away, you have now broke the mold that was around in your life and attached to your blessings. So I feel for some of you, the main thing that I feel that a good majority of you walked away from was a toxic relationship and toxic family. And I feel like family and relationship dynamics can be very hard to walk away. It's like the mind wants you to walk away, but the heart pulls you there. But I feel like a lot of you have gotten to a point in your life that you have said, no more. I would not subject to mistreatment and disrespect. I always tend to tell people on this platform or even on my spiritual divinational platform, and I say this time after time, I repeat this because I truly believe this, is that we don't realize that even people we keep in our energy and in our life holds an attachment to our blessings. Monitoring spirits, what I like to call them, jealous spirits, manipulating spirits, people that are miserable, would do everything in their power to keep you in a still place of elevating yourself and taking yourself to the next level. And as I said one time before in one of my reads, I said, listen, if you get to a point that you're in a relationship, even in a family dynamic, and it's coming to a point that you don't want to eat, you're eating less, you're eating more, you're drinking more, smoking more, you're doing everything to tune out what's happening around you, and you get to the point that you don't value or appreciate yourself, that is a huge red flag that it is time for you to walk away. For some of you that come across this video, this may be a confirmation from the Most High, highest creator source, God, Yah, Jesus, whatever you're calling, who you pray to, and even your heavenly ancestors and your higher self, that this is your time for you to walk away. But I feel a good majority of you who have found this video is a sign that you walked away and that was the best thing that you have done. And you may be in a period of devastation. You may be in a period of fear. Some of you could have even walked away from a toxic workplace. And a workplace dynamic is even just as strong as you being in a relationship and family dynamic. There's so many people right now that is working jobs that they don't even want to work, but they're doing it because the fear attached to it is, if I leave, I won't be able to pay my bills or take care of my kids, etc. A lot of people is dealing with nasty bosses and employees that are bullies, manipulators, narcissists. I told people, I said this one time, it's probably on this platform, I said it a while ago. Think of the people who are narcissists. Think of the people who are manipulators. Think of the people who are physical abusers. These people usually could be bosses and higher power authority of control. So imagine these people with your life in their hand, meaning the boss. They figured that, they write your checks, they can do whatever they want, and you're going to listen because energetically and spiritually, they know that you have fear against them. And I feel that I'd rather be around somebody I respect than fear, because fear makes you do unthinkable things. And I'd rather a person respect me than fear me. So I feel like a lot of you guys have said no more. This is the year that you are going to evolve yourself. This is the year that you are going to say no more. You are going to walk away and remove yourself out of situations that do not serve your highest good. Again, this can be relationships. This can be family dynamics. This can be you walking away from a toxic friendship that that's not good. I feel like something finally, I don't want to say finally, but I feel like something happened that just shook the rug from under you to wake you up to say, I can't do this shit anymore. What am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I allowing myself to be treated like this and to be down talked and to be, manipulated? Because deep down inside, I don't care if it's the smallest part of you, subconsciously that this is not the way that you should be treated and be respected and be valued. And again, I feel like this can resonate for any avenue in here, even from walking away from parents. Yes, people that have unhealthy minds and it's negative, they're going to do everything to try to block your blessings. But you, my loves, are pulling that power and that energy. Because I don't care how many times a manipulated person in your life has told you they own you, you amount to nothing, you will never be nothing without them. That is, excuse my French, what I'm about to say, but we got to keep it real here. We all adults here, and I might have some young people on my platform that's probably 18 and up. They don't own a motherfucking thing about you, period. You own you. You control your happiness. You control your destiny. The moment that you give your power away to somebody, they can do and say whatever they want to do. And majority of the times, they don't even have to do it physically first. They can do it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually and tear you down. But at the end of the day, you own you. You came through this vessel. You came through this vessel of life. And I want to tell someone right now, you walked away from what doesn't serve you, and right now you could be feeling bad. You could be saying to yourself, I'm mad at myself. I can't believe I allowed myself to let this go on for years from this person. I can't believe that I was dumb enough and silly enough to really believe this person when they came in my life with all these lies. Listen, when we're at a part in our life here, when we're at a low vibration of ourselves, when we haven't healed ourselves, and we're not at that level of loving ourselves, flaws and all, that opens a window portal to attract those type of energies to come to you. But I'm gonna tell you something even deeper. The reason why they attract to you, you at the moment may feel that you don't value enough, you don't have enough, but you don't even realize that you are a light being. You are smart, you are magnificent, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are attractive, you are abundant, you are creative. But if it started from the time you were young and you heard always negative things about yourself, it created something inside the negative subconscious to believe that. So yes, you are going to attract those type of negative type people. But when you start building yourself up, y'all, and you start looking at yourself from a different perspective and say, listen, I may not have everything right now, or I may not look like this or that, but I know that I'm abundant enough, I'm smart enough, I'm creative enough, I'm me. Being different and being myself makes me authentically myself. That's when you bring up that vibration within yourself here. And that's when you start to pull apart from that energy. Now, granted, you walked away from what did not serve you. So you may have these people that you walked away from and situations you walked away from, and they might be mad as hell. Let them be. They're mad because they do not own you anymore. They have no parts of you no more. You're free. And this also might even be for some of you that walked away from things that you were doing that weren't healthy. Maybe you guys were drinking more to run away from your problems, to suppress your emotions. Maybe you guys were, I'm hearing, hoarding and, being in a depressive state, and you were doing things that were unhealthy for your physical and mental being. And then perhaps something happened. You got a wake-up call. Maybe you find out something from the doctor, your test results, and you woke up. You got an epiphany. You got a message from the divine highest creator to say, what in the world am I doing to myself? I am tearing myself apart physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And this is the reason why the divine highest creator is not bringing these things towards me just yet, because I got to feel it within myself that I'm even worth these things that I want. So yes, you're going to feel a little down right now. You're going to feel a little upset with yourself about situations, but make peace within you. This is your time now that you walked away from that chapter. You close that door and you walk into your own door of peace, guys, and you make peace with yourself. But I want to tell you an exciting thing that's getting ready to happen by you watching me. By you walking away and closing the channel and breaking the mold of what does not serve you, now your blessings are ready for arrival. Now your blessings are ready to come together. I'm going to give you another example before I close out to tell you how real it is. I have had a couple collectors that I did private divinational services for, and they may have had some questions about a person they was in love with. They might have gave me a little bit of details about the person and how toxic they was. And then we'll start running down, and I'll say a pros and cons list, and I'll say, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Some of you could have been with somebody for over 15, 20 years, all your life, that's all you know. When stuff start going downhillward, I tell them to do a pros and cons list. Name all the things that happened for your life for your highest good within this time span. Put it in pro. Name all the things that didn't serve your highest frame. Put it in con. The con list is higher than the pros. It never should be like that. You have people who are sick. They're having undiagnosed diseases because they're connected to people. You got even some people being in relationships and they're catching STDs and diseases behind people. We don't want to talk about the spiritual side of that. That's for another video. You got people whose finances are ruined, credit is ruined, they're not getting jobs and things they want because the divine and highest source will put your blessings on hold, guys, until you get rid of the mold. You're going to keep getting sick until you get rid of the mold. You get rid of the toxic out of your body, out of your mind, out of your vision, out of your soul. Once you clear that path and you remove it, you feel light again. You start to feel like yourself. Yeah, you might go through some withdrawal, some symptoms. You might go through it. But then again, this, that commercial, it's an old school commercial, says, I can see clearer now the rain is gone. You will see clearer now that the mold is gone. You will see clearer now that the toxic energy is gone. The smoke is clearing. You will be able to see your path for you to shine. There's people I know that walked away from unhealthy relationships and family dynamics, and all of a something, their mind is more open now. Now they want to go back to school, or now they want to work on their passions. Now they want to take care of their health and their fitness. They're losing weight, they're gaining weight, they're doing things that they always wanted to do, but that mold, that entity was around them to block them from doing that, because the entities see the best version of yourself, but you don't see it. And until you open up your eyes and see that best version of yourself, dude, you're going to always be in a stuck energy. So now that you're walking away from these situations that don't serve you, I'm telling you, give it some time, give it some weeks, let it marinate. Take this time to declutter and take care of yourself. And you will see those doors that have been temporarily locked around you become open for you. So I want to tell you, you found this video, I'm proud of you. And I want you to take some time to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are proud of you. Say, we did it, because your highest self is a part of you. I don't care if you got to cry while you're saying it. Write a letter to yourself of apology and forgiveness, and then write a new letter to your new future self. And yes, it's going to feel lonely while you're climbing up to that top. You're going to have to walk away from a lot of people. But think about this. Would you rather keep these people in your life that is making you, that's keeping you down, instead of being around with people that could uplift you up? And when you walk away from certain people and situations, then the door opens up for the right people to come into your life to help you. You shouldn't keep company with people that want to just put you down. I'm not saying that people can't give you constructive criticism and tell you things which you need to know, but there's a difference of constructing criticism, and then there's a difference of a person beating you down. And you will be able to have all these things that deserve your highest purpose to come in. This is your season, guys. And again, I want to tell all of you that I am ready for you. I said, I'm ready for you. I'm sorry, something showed up on my screen and I said ready, and I see that. I wanted to say that I'm proud of you. Hey, it's good to laugh. I hope you laughed at that. But I want to say that I am proud of you. I'm proud of you. And I know you can do it. Just have that little bit of faith and take your life and your healing and your transformation, take it day by day. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, or whenever you come across this reading, I hope you take care of yourself. And the purpose, again, why I do this reading here is because you matter. And I know sometimes telling yourself these things can be easier said than done, but with practice, guys, and keep telling yourself how much you love yourself and what you deserve here, it will start to stick to you like clockwork. And I'm always here, guys. If you want to book a session with motivational purposes, if you want to book a divinational session here, empathDivine@gmail.com is the email that you can contact me with. Just a friendly greeting to let me know what you want. Hi, hello, hola, como está, whatever you want to say. I'm always about positive vibes and just speaking, just with positive energy and with respect here. And if you want to book a motivational message, a motivational session, empowerment session here, and if some of you can't afford that right now, but you just want to say, hey, can you just send me an email and just tell me something upliftment to keep pushing myself, and I can send you a little message to give you that little motivation. But I am here though, okay? But take care of yourself, and I really hope that this message touches who it is. And if you know anybody who has walked away from something that did not serve them, or if there's anybody right now that needs to walk away from a person in a situation, you send them over to this video and let them see this. But I know that this video is touching you. This video is touching you. And this video is going to uplift you. I'm proud of you guys. Take care of yourself.